Hey everyone, and welcome to another book reading of the book Prosperity Consciousness by Steve and Chutisa Bowman. If you are watching the replay, type in hashtag replay in the comments below. And if you've been following me in this book reading, type in hashtag follow in the comments below. And I'd love to know what is shifting and changing for you. For me, I'm becoming so much more aware of the points of view that I function from with regards to money. So today I'm continuing to read page number 43, and in the last reading, hey Carla, good to have you live. In the last reading, we read about the willingness to do something is not the same as actually doing it. The willingness to do something is not the same as actually doing it. So when you say, oh, I will never do this for money, or I will never do that for money, that is where you are cutting off your receiving. You have to be willing to do everything. It doesn't mean that you will choose to do it. Can you make out the difference? So for example, they give an example of prostitution. So you have to be willing to do anything for money, including prostitution, but it does not mean that you will actually go ahead and do it. Because when you are unwilling to do prostitution, you're cutting off your receiving. So if you're unwilling to do prostitution, can you receive money from a prostitute? Or can you receive money from someone who is with a prostitute? So you're cutting off your receiving when you are unwilling to receive from something. So here is a practical process. Here are some questions that will help you look at your decisions regarding what you are not willing to receive money for, or what you would not be willing to do for money. Please give this exercise a try, even though it may seem peculiar or out of the ordinary. You may discover some interesting decisions and judgments that you have made. Is there anything you would not be willing to do for money? Now, like the best thing is that write down these questions, carry them around with you throughout the day, keep reading this, and you will have different awarenesses of what are some of your decisions and judgments that you have made, or conclusions that you have made with regards to this. So is there anything you would not be willing to do for money? What kind of work or activity can you not imagine yourself doing? What kind of work or activity can you not imagine yourself doing? What projections, expectations, and judgments do you have that create an I can't do it mentality? What projections, expectations, and judgments do you have that create an I can't do it mentality? So like, write down these 3 questions and sit with them and just write down on the paper whatever comes up for you. And whatever comes up are your very fixed points of views. They are your decisions, they are your judgments, they are your conclusions, and you can use the Access Consciousness clearing statement to clear these. Let me read these again once more. Is there anything you would not be willing to do for money? What kind of work or activity can you not imagine yourself doing? What projections, expectations, and judgments do you have that create an I can't do it mentality? So let me give you an example here. So the moment I was thinking about this, what came into my mind was that I can't do the I can't, be out in the summer here in the UAE like the people who are in the construction business, because they are in the hot summer throughout the day. Okay, so that is one thing that I don't see myself doing. And then what projections and expectations and judgments do I have that create that I can't do it mentality? So the projections, expectations are, number one, I don't have the physical strength to do construction work. The other thing is, because it is the summer and it is the heat, I might get a migraine because of that, and my body is not comfortable being out in the heat. And so these are some of my projections and expectations. And so I can write down all of this and I can let it all go. And Carla has actually typed in the questions there. Yay! Thank you so much, Carla, for typing it. It's in the comments below, so you can get those questions and be with these questions. Write down everything that comes up for you and use the Access Consciousness clearing statement. I'd love to know what opens up for you as you contemplate on these questions. And I will see you tomorrow in another book reading. I'm reading this book in the group Create Your Greatest Life. The link is in the description. Please invite your friends, your family. If you have been, if this has been a contribution to you, please invite them to join in the fun that we are having here. Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow. Bye.